Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check. Lean and Mean live. Haven't done a live in a long time, guys. This is gonna be fun. Shoo. Let's go. All right. Where are we live on? Banners. Here we go. $9 a.m. Just cranking up. About to go wash a house with my boy Ben. What up, TCs? What up? What up, Civic 24? Mike Kingston. Creative and Quality LLC. What's up, guys? In the chat. What is up? Yeah, I haven't done a live in a long time. I used to do a ton of lives, and I've kind of been tossing it around. My boy Mike has been cranking out his lives of recent. I was like, man, I might get back on the live saddle. Get back. What's up? What's up, Garrett? What's up, guys? Sondag, my boy out in Chi-Town. I love it. I love it. TC's out in Rhode Island. What is up? Well, I'm glad to be back, buddy. I'm going to tell you, I hope you guys are well. We got 14 people on right now. Woohoo! This is fun. This is fun. Chris Smith, what's up, guys? That's right. Rhode Island owes you money, bro. It's your duty to go get it. What's up, Angel? Mitchell? Garrett, that's the way you do it, man. That's the way you do it. Cranking to go finish the apartment complex. Hope you guys are well. If you got any questions for anything, I wanted to, kind of do this as like a Q&A if guys have any questions or anything like that. I don't really have an agenda for today's talk, but if you guys know me well enough, once I get on a thread, I can start delivering. Level up. What's up, buddy? Amy's. But I just wanted to come on and see if guys had any questions, anything whatsoever. Ben, my buddy Ben and I, we're down here in Nashville, Tennessee, and we got it's a nice house. I mean, look, guys, the closer you get into Nashville, like the city where I am, the more expensive. And Ben sent me this house yesterday, and you've seen us on I will answer that in a minute, Joe. You guys have seen some of the stuff, and it's similar where you are. Joe is been normally you see us on the YouTubes doing these houses, and they're massive or whatever. The last video was a 55,000 square foot building. Today is not that. It's going to be a smaller house, but it's in a super nice area of town. Nice little old stone house. And I go on Zillow and I look at some of these houses, and they're like $1 million for these little houses. And I'm like, I would never live this close to a bunch of communists for $1 million. Like, that's not going to happen. And that's why, I haven't bought in town. See, when I went into my divorce in 2017, I started renting the place that I live in now. And everywhere around in 2017, if you guys know where the market was, everything just skyrocketed up from there. Housing prices. I mean, and especially Nashville. Nashville got like really arrogant about their homes. They started to get kind of LA-ish, where you would get like a trap house for $1 million. Nashville isn't quite there, but it got close to that. And what I notice is I don't even want to live next to these people. First off, second off, why would I pay what they're asking to live next to these people? These people are the first people who are going to rat you out. And believe me, I've got stuff they want to rat me out for. as far as my Second Amendment rights. I'm not living next to these people, especially so I'm looking for property out a little south of here, 30 minutes or so. Either way, I got to get acreage, dude. If I can't shoot weapons on the property, okay, without having cops trying to show up on me and people, little annoying communists tell on me all the time, then the property doesn't fit the criteria. All right. There's some things coming down the pipe uh, as far as businesses and stuff like that. I won't really reveal that just yet, that I will need that property for as well. So, Camden, probably a great area. I don't know where that is, but it's like anywhere that's 45 minutes, you know, uh, uh, an hour maybe south of Nashville, east, west of Nashville. I like west. I like northwest, all the way down south a little bit. East is fine too. Um, I like that. I like the rolling hills. We got to get a place where my babies that I plan to make in the future can play in a creek somewhere, and I can have dogs running around, and we can ride go-karts, and we can race RC cars that are loud as hell, and we can ride dirt bike. We could do things, that we can't do in the city. That includes shooting 50 caliber weapons. So we have to be able to do that. That's the criteria. So if we can't do that, AP ain't moving there. Waited to ask him for the 50 minutes. You improved the entire job. Dude, excellent. Level up. Excellent. Excellent. That's a huge win. Level Up says he sent the entire quote first, waited to send the one he asked for. Within 15 minutes, he viewed and approved the entire job. $4,500 versus $675. Hey, way to put it out there, man. Way to put it out there. Guys, you always know price got to go up. I'm rooting for you guys to make more money. Like that's you. If you've watched my channel for any length of time, you can go back to the beginning of this channel in like 2018. And that's always been my MO. Make more money for the lean and mean guy. Like I know for sure that a guy who is lean and mean can make six figures take home in this business. He can. Yes. Are you going to go to work? Yes, you are. Okay. But you're going to get to deal with one of the two types of work that involved here. Okay. Well, if you're not going to be doing the work, you have to become a really good manager. And I am not a great manager of people. I don't like people. All right. Like in general, like I like people. All right. There's certain people that I do like, but I really have issues with dealing with people who have mass amounts of excuses. Like I shut down. I don't listen to them. I really believe in what Jim Rohn said. Jim Rohn said, I must protect my dreams in my mind like a father, and I must nurture my dreams in my mind like a mother. Like I don't allow broke people to get close to me. Not necessarily broke, because broke is temporary. I don't have any problem with you being broke watching me right now. I have a problem if you have a broke mentality. That's what I have a problem with. And I've met two types of guys that come into our feed and come into our world and of training and stuff like that. And the ones that make it, they're either broke or they have money, but they have a great attitude. They have an open mind. The money you have right now doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. The money you start off with don't matter. Okay. Because I started broke. The problem ensues is when you have a broke mindset and you're negative and you kind of want everyone else to lose around you. You have this like kind of socialistic mentality where you believe all things should be free on YouTube, right? Like go down the rabbit hole. Those people stay broke. They stay in this and their business may be making money, but they never really get ahead in business. I have other businesses that are launching, that are flourishing. I have all kinds of things going on that I don't even share on this channel. Why? Because it's not pertinent. I may do that one day. I may do that one day. I may do another channel one day that reveals that stuff, but it's not pertinent to this. And to be honest, I don't think a lot of people could deal with that. You see, I don't think a lot of people could deal with that. The guys, like, here's the perfect example. Guys who are in the inner circle are positive. They want everyone to win. And that's kind of one of the interesting things. It's such a funny little separator because a guy could get the lifetime deal and never pay another bill, right? Or a guy could pay monthly, which is really easy to do. It's like a small gutter cleaning. It's not even my minimum to start the truck up per month. All right. He could do either or. But just that little bit of buy-in, right, is a completely different human on the back end inside of the group. They're positive, they're upbeat, they're ready to go, they're ready to learn, ready to hustle, right? And all the while, I pay out to clubs and inner circles that I'm in way more than the inner circle and pressure washing charges. But that little bit of separator, that little bit of buy-in is a complete separator of a type of human. You see, it's a type of human. It's a type of person. And I was thinking about this morning after I dropped my son off at school. I was like, what is the difference? I was like, Aaron, do you have a problem with broke people? And I really had to sort this out. I was like, I don't have a problem with broke people. I have a problem with people who have a broke mindset, because I've met a bunch of guys who started broke in this business, turned their life completely around because of their attitude, dude. All right. I was one of those people, but it's hard to look at yourself. You know what I mean? I'm living in the first person. It's hard to look at yourself from the third person. But it's like I always have a possibility attitude. I always have an idea. I always have a way, a mentality to make money. I do have that. I'm very grateful that I have sheltered that and nurtured that and tried to get momentum on my own thoughts. That's like something I urge you to do. Momentum on yourself is real. I believe this completely. Momentum, as far as, I hate to say this, positivity. I hate to say that word. Okay. Like positive. It's just one of those things. It's true, but it's just thrown around so much. I was talking to my grandmother the other day, and she had a friend who comes over, and when people get old, they kind of tell the same stories, and they start becoming and repeating, kind of like a broken record, right? And something will be a recurring theme that they say. And this lady is a family friend, and I think she might even be related to us somehow. But she always tells my grandmother that she's so lucky. You're so lucky. You're so lucky that you have, this family and all this stuff. And this lady does as well. My grandmother's like, how am I? Why you keep saying I'm so lucky? And it kind of was starting to piss my grandma off, because it's like this woman was acting like my grandma doesn't have any problems, which everybody has problems. And I just told my grandma, I was like, you have to get momentum. You have to flip the script in your own mind on how you think about what she's saying to you. What you do is you just start agreeing with her, right? You don't let it affect you negatively. When someone says, you're so lucky, you dang right, dude. I'm literally like a leprechaun. I'm so lucky, bro. And it's funny. It's like hilarious. You embellish it beyond. I said, if you start leaning into what she's saying and agreeing with how lucky you are, she'll stop, because it's no longer fun. There's no misery in the comment. If you start liking it when people say things to you, they stop, especially if it's like negative stuff, right? Like I remember when I was singing, right? And I would do this test, because when I was touring, um when I was touring, I my first tour I ever went on that was like a real tour was with Travis Tritt. The first place I ever played a show at on a real tour with Travis Tritt at the Newberry Opry House in South Carolina. And we got a standing ovation that night. I told my guitarist, I said, that's the standard. Every night, we're going to judge how well we did by how much of the room stands up. Now, some nights it'll be the whole room at the end of the set, bah, right? And these were theaters, man. We played Fox Theater, Atlanta, Newberry Opera House, Clearwater Theater, Tampa, Florida, Dallas Bull. We played all these different places. And we would judge how well we affected them by the ovation that we got. And some nights it would be half the room. Some nights it would be the whole room. But we always striving to hit and connect on a level that the whole room would stand up. And what I learned is when I was a kid, people would tell me that I had a gift for singing. And in Southern culture, they kind of want you to, they want to tell you that, but they don't really want you to agree with them. Okay. So if you ever like in Southern culture and you want people to stop giving you compliments, just agree. They'll stop. They don't want you to like actually win. They just want to tell you that you could win. And then when you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to win, they're like, wait a second. You're not supposed to know this. I'm supposed to give you the gift of this compliment. And so that's one thing that I noticed is when you become aware that you could possibly have a gift of being great, you could possibly, God forbid, climb your way out of this hole that your family has dug. Some of you guys watching right now for lineage. The day you agree, and if somebody gives you a compliment, the day you agree that you have the capability to dig out, they'll stop saying it. Now you're on your own, right? Well, if he knows it, he's arrogant. And so here's what I urge you to do. I urge you to allow those people to stop, because self-esteem, your belief in yourself, is worth more than any whatever they're giving you. Appreciate what the compliments, okay? Appreciate it, man. But agree with them. Thank you. Yes, we're going to the top. Yes. And what you'll notice is this is off-putting to a lot of people. They wanted to be the one to give you the permission slip to feel a certain way, to have self-esteem in the moment. They gave you the compliment. You have a great voice. Thank you. I've been very blessed. Thank you. Oh, he knows it. Not good. It's like it's almost off-putting that I took their permission slip away. It's like they didn't get to dig the gold up anymore. It's like they were digging and I gave them a piece of gold. Here, have this. I'm aware. There's gold here. I'm aware. Oh, well, that's not as fun. That's not as fun. But being that person, believing in yourself, standing tall in the face of that, I know, because I got to articulate this a certain way, because a lot of guys, they'll turn around and they'll stop having the self-esteem as soon as somebody tries to check them. And I urge you not to do that. There's a certain amount of ego that is very healthy that will motivate you to do great things. There's not a rich man that I've ever met that after talking with him for a little while revealed a lion to me. Okay. There's rich guys who'll come off as very like super humble, but I guarantee you get them behind closed doors and they are lions. They're all lions. Every last one of them. They're the king of the jungle in whatever they do. And they know it. So that's the secret of the morning. There is no one, because some of you guys know celebrities outward facing on video in interviews. That's how you know them. But I'm here to tell you, I want to reveal and pull back the veil for you that they are lions behind closed doors. And you should be too. Thank you very much. Yeah, talk with them for a little bit in the back room. All right. They're a different person in a good way. In a good way. You should be as well. But I grew up thinking that everyone just had this false modesty and somehow they made it to the top with it. And that's not the truth. That's not what it is. You need to believe in yourself. You need to cultivate self-esteem. You need to call the herd on the people who you surround yourself with. Okay. I don't hang out with anybody who ain't got a mindset of getting it. I don't hang out with nobody. And that includes my family. If they don't want to come on board or they don't want to support, they don't have to like be hustlers. They're obviously my parents or my brother. My brothers are all hustlers. But I'm talking about extended family. They don't have to be this way because they are my family, but they better not be negative towards what I'm doing. They will be shut down. Okay. Meaning I just don't talk to them at family reunions. All right. Yeah. I don't need any negativity in my life. If we're not going to the top, we're not together. And you can go to the top in whatever you're doing. I wish you well. You should do that. That's the beauty. There's plenty out there for all of us. All right. Keith B. All right. Signed up with Footbridge last week, trying to get everything together so I can launch as soon as the website is done. Appreciate the $199 deal. Hell of a value. Sam onboarding has been great. I appreciate that you appreciate Sam and Footbridge. I agree with you on them. The $199 deal, guys. If you don't have a website done, go ahead and get your set up with Footbridge Media. They are the team. They run a couple of my websites. So, yes, they are excellent in the service business. Ask for the $199 deal, the lean and mean deal with Footbridge Media. You can only get it here. You can only get it here. I invented it. Joe Sondag, baby. The difference between possible and impossible lies in a man's determination. What we got here? Hey, I love it. Bigfoot Soft Wash. Good. Doing Google ads with Footbridge. Yes, they run Google ads. That's another charge per month for them to manage it, but they are very good at doing it. If you don't know how to run Google ads, you can lose your ass on Google ads. Oh, and by the way, okay, I'm demonetizing my YouTube channel. You know why? Because I can't say fuck on my damn videos, and I'm tired of it. All right, I'm done with the communist. Look, I just said ass, so this kind of triggered me because YouTube wants to dangle like $1,000, whatever, couple $1,000 a month they pay you in order for me to not say fuck, and I'm done with it. All right. So here's the deal. We're going to get back to a lot of old AP on this channel moving forward. This just like got me on a tangent. So roll with me here. I'm done with I'm demonetizing the channel. I do not care about ads no more. I don't care about any of that nonsense, bro. Like, you know what it felt like whenever they started paying me like little ad money? Bro, keep it. Keep it, bro. Bro, I don't need your ad money, cuz. Look. That's Daddy Ty right there. Say it with me. Daddy Ty. Why? Because there's a lot of kitties going to come out here soon. A little knockoff's going to come out. This is Daddy Ty. Those are baby ties, right? Skunk Washworks, innovation. I'm done. I'm done with the YouTube communism regime as I stream on their platform right now. I'm not done with the platform. I'm done with their rules and regulations as far as what I can say. I think right now, this channel is going to get a lot more abrasive. Kind of like back to old school AP, right? And I didn't really get away from that consciously. But they make me check a box every time I upload a video that says there's like no cuss words in it. And I'm just not, I'm done with the whole monetization thing. Like if I want to say fuck, I'm saying it. And look, Here's what I want y'all to do. If that offends you, then you know where the unsubscribe button is, baby. We're talking about making money here. We're talking about getting it. We're talking about leveling up our lives. I'm done. All right. We're done with the communist regimes. I don't give a shit about YouTube money. And some of y'all know I smoke in my house, bro. I just bought one of those rabbit airs that I don't know if y'all seen it. If you smoke cigars, you know what a rabbit air is. It's like this air filtration system. They're badass. They go in like all these cigar shops have rabbit airs in them. And the rabbit, it's a rabbit air. It's a air purification system. So I got one. I just installed it in the other room. So now I just smoke in my house. Now I know some cucks on the channel are going to be like, don't you ask your girlfriend if she minds? No. If I want to smoke in the house, I'm smoking in the house. Martin Montoya, he don't even want. Damn right. Damn right. I think that might have been my main update of this. That's kind of why I wanted to go live. I didn't know in the beginning, but that may have been it. I also have another thing. Skunk Wash is coming out with a bunch of stuff, a bunch of badassery, if you will. The industry is just not like when we released the Batch Buster, like people, it was almost like people couldn't even see it. See, because they thought I was just gonna like Cody and myself, they thought that we were just gonna come out with like another configuration of a skid. Also, we invented a valve. Oh, well, yeah. It's at that level. It's at that level. You mean this isn't just you're not just assembling stuff. No, it's like an invention. We got something else coming that's even bigger than this, though. They couldn't even see it. It was like the John Cena thing. You're like, hey, it's an actual valve with. Here, let's autofocus on this. Oh, dang. All right. See that 3? That's 3%. This is made to the math, cuz. Put it on 3. That's 3%. That right there? It says 1.5 right there. My camera don't want to autofocus. That's 4.5%. That's 6%. All right. It's made to the math. If you wanted to put an actuator on it, it's already built for an actuator. The Super Ball V Groove, y'all ain't seen flow like that. Eugene, what's up, brother? Getting my first employee. I was very lucky. Well, let me wrap this up first. It's total badassery. Okay. We're going to get back to telling it like it is. You know, I think my goal by the end of the year is to cull like a good third of my subscribers out, because the people that remain are going to be like killers. Okay. That's what I'm here to do. Eugene, I'll talk about that in a second. I just need to tell you my mission moving forward. It's not number of subscribers, because here's the thing. I was listening to like country music earlier this morning, and it's like all this cucky bullshit. I don't always wake up in the morning, pour myself strong, but when I get lonely, I do. Why? Why? It's the same. You cuck, she's gone. Why are you sitting here pouring bourbon at 8 a.m.? How about, I got an idea. How about you go crank up the pressure washer and go make you a stack of cash and quit laying on the couch drunk? How about that? See, this is the new channel, bro. I'm done. I am absolutely done. Wake up, Get off the couch. She's gone. She's sleeping with somebody else. FYI. Okay. I'm not telling you that's what you need to do. But here's what I am telling you. My dad said it when I started going through my divorce. He said, Aaron, listen, this is a tough time for you, but it's hard to be sad with a stack of hundreds in your pocket. And what he was telling me is to go to work. Stop. Like all this country music, like if you listen to it, and I used to sing it. I used to sing it. And I had to wake up. I didn't really sing about the stuff they sing about because I never had a problem with alcohol. I'm not interested in getting drunk. I'm interested in making stacks of cash. I'm not interested in sulking about the chick who was mid anyway. Okay. Now she's sleeping with somebody else. Good. She's taxing his ass. Go get yourself some money. All right. I will tell you, your life will get infinitely better. And I hate that it's this way, because as a kid, you're taught it's not about the money. Just like get all your other ducks in a row. It is about like being fair and about being understanding and seeking to understand before being understood. It is all of those things. But let me tell you something. For the guys who have that under wraps and you don't have like rage problems where you can like physically hurt people and you might go to prison. I'm not talking to those people. I'm talking about to most of you guys watching me right now. Most of you guys are great guys. You're great guys, dude. You got it all. Like, you want a person with you. You want a person who wants to be there with you. That's really all a dude asks for is just bare level respect. That's it. What I've noticed since I have such a wonderful girlfriend now, she treats me so well. I find out how like not needy I am. You know what she does? She loves on me. She cooks for me. She respects me. That's literally it. Like that's not a lot. That's not a lot to ask. So for a lot of you guys who may think that you're a burden, okay? They think you're like, oh man, no, you're not. Okay. I need to wake you up from that. You're not a burden because I will tell you it's your deepest desire. All you want in a woman is her to love on you, for her to say good things about you, like to you and to others, right? Because you're working your ass off. Okay. You want to be respected. You want her to cook for you. Like just keep the house clean. Like how many of you guys in the chat right now would love to go throw the spears, kill the animals, bring them back to a woman who is so appreciative of you doing so? Of course. Like dudes are real easy to please. Real easy to please. And if she ain't sleeping with me, we done. All right? I'm telling you. We're not going. Some of you guys are married. Y'all dealing with that. You need to hash it out. Because if she ain't sleeping with you, she's sleeping with somebody else. Oh, headache, all this stuff. Yeah, you can have a headache outside. My girl knows, bro. I vowed to never go back. Now, I don't think I'll ever have to deal with that with my girl because we started off with the AP you guys are hearing right now. And she was on the same page completely. And look, it's not a like she better be. And like she just, I hope she is, but I'm not going to be with her if she's not. Okay. See what I'm saying? I'm never going to force a square peg into a round hole ever. And I urge you to never do this in your life with customers or with women. They're the same. Autonomy. You having plenty. How do you have plenty in your business? Another fish in the sea, another bus is coming. Use whatever metaphor. Use whatever metaphor you want. I'm looking at the chat. Okay. How do you do that? You market. You join the inner circle. You learn how to market better. And then you start getting a big email list of customers you've worked for before and new people who are interested through your website, through Facebook, through referrals, through all those things. That's how you be that way in your business. But how do you be that way with your woman? You get a stack of cash. And I ain't talking about one stack. You get your money right. Okay? Because the odd thing, you know what I noticed is that there are sleazeballs, greasy sleazeballs who own clubs in Nashville. They're surrounded by women. They got a ton of money. You'd be like, that guy is hanging out with those. Now, I ain't saying you want to be around these girls because they stay out till 3 a.m. every night. Okay, we already know what they're doing. I'm telling you, but they do look good. I ain't saying her mind looks good. Her mind's probably a dumpster fire. Okay, she's probably got a bad attitude, all this stuff. But what I'm saying is, if you get your money right and you go into, this is what I did for 5 years. I know I'm speaking to somebody out there. I know I am. Somebody who's going through some shit like I was. Okay, I know, because it's not that uncommon. You're not alone. Here, I'm going to give you the roadmap. Okay? Get your money right. Go into your hole. Go into your hole. Go into your basement. Go into your living room. What I mean by go into your hole is go into your place of study, of just figuring out how to become excellent, figuring out how to close at high ticket, figuring out how to market your business. Okay? Forget about all that other shit. Okay? Forget about it. Forget about the bitches. Forget about the hoes. Some of you young bucks out there, y'all need to hear that. Y'all don't need to be with no women till you're like mid-30s, bro. Y'all don't need to be messing around. Mid-30s. Something happens in your mid-30s. Something happens when you're like 29. The problem is most of y'all losing that window because you get married. And then you're having to figure it out. Divorce rate's 52%. With a 52% chance, she's crazy. Okay? So for you young bucks watching, wait. Get your money right. Don't even go out with it. Do not risk getting one pregnant. Okay? Do not. Because the baby will be beautiful. The baby you will love. But the person that you have the baby with, the baby is a gift. The baby is your child. The baby is God's gift. But the person that you have the baby with, you need to make sure that they are on the same page. Okay. I'm going to look, this is the ministry. This is what it is. It really, a lot of this stuff doesn't have a lot to do with pressure washing, but year or two ago, there was kind of a meme about my channel that it had nothing to do with pressure washing. It was just about life. And we're going to get back to that. And I don't care if the videos get 2 views. I don't give a shit. I don't even care. I don't care. Because I don't know. I don't care about YouTube rules anymore. I think everybody needs to hear, at least all the guys. And I hope some women disagree. If they disagree, that just means I'm right. Okay. Get your money right. Okay. Let me tell you something. If you're married and she's not sleeping with you, put her outside. Stop asking her for everything. If you're investing in the business, you're investing in your family, You want to bring it home? She doesn't need to be consulted. She actually doesn't want to be consulted. This is going to be rough for some of you guys, man. Some of you guys are really going to disagree with me. But while you disagree with me, you're living in a little hell. And there's something inside of you that's this little ego that kicks and cannot stand because it's scared. And I know what you're scared of. You're scared of losing half of everything that you've ever built. That's the only reason you would be mad at me, is because you're scared. So you can know I'm right. You can also be mad at me. You can do all those things. Do I need to put on like top G glasses to do this shit just to make it more effective for you? There we go. Business and your personal life will flourish. And mine has since I got this correct. You will find better, closer friends than you've ever been connected to. If you get this down, if you start believing in yourself against all odds. I don't give a shit if everyone bails on me tomorrow. AP's coming up. And that's how you have to be. If you notice, Muhammad Ali was this way. Like the best recent example who's got a lot of press, Deion Sanders, dude. Like, who is going to argue with Deion Sanders? Like, if you try, you just look at his stats and then you watch his highlights and you're just like... So there is a magic in you claiming the role. There is a magic in you, as I did with Lean and Mean. Right. Who's going to come try to take one truck big profits? The one truck model, I invented it. And if you name the game, which I did, then you own the game. Lean and Mean is my game. I'm not a 5 truck guy. Never claimed to be, never wanted to be. It's not interesting to me. It's not why I got started in pressure washing, is to build this monstrosity of a business that I could go to a little event and circle jerk with people who their wife won't even sleep with them, right? They ask their wife for shit. I don't do that. I got money other places, okay? I don't need that. Oh, you better talk to the wife before you buy that new rig. Oh, well, I'm going to talk to mine too, and maybe they'll let us off the hook. Bunch of cucks. Get out of here. I'm done. I'm done icing the cake. We're getting down to brass tacks, and 2023 is going to be the year. Okay? And look, let me tell you, the only way to love her, looking at Sondog, right, with the pimp hand, look, the only way to truly love her is to be respectable. She does not feel safe when you're asking her all the time if you can do stuff. Okay? So a lot of you guys think that when I'm saying this, I'm shorting the woman or I'm disrespecting her. No, she actually feels disrespected that you asked her. She feels unsafe because she knows the alpha would never ask. And she wants to be with the alpha. Half your guys' wives watching daggum Magic Mike and shit with her girlfriends going out. Girls' night. We don't do girls' night. We don't do girls' night. What does that mean? What's girls' night mean? You gonna go dress up like a little bunch of hoes and go downtown? Act like you're available? Sounds like inappropriate to me. No. A respectable woman doesn't do girls' night. If she wants to hang out with her girlfriends, here's a few options. She can go get coffee in the daytime. She can even go to lunch with her friend in the daytime. Or they can all come over to the house and cook and drink wine and laugh their ass off. But there ain't no girls' night. There ain't no girls' trip. Okay? You letting her have girls' night means you're a bitch. She doesn't want to be let to have girls' night. Do you see how this is a conundrum? But she argues with me about wanting girls' night. No, it's not real. Women are not men. Men, when they say that, say something of that nature, and they're really arguing with you. Men mean it because men, they know that if they cannot come to an agreement right here, right now with their words, it's going to come to blows. Blood will be shed. Men know that, and it's an understood agreement. It's understood. That's why men are forced to come to a verbal agreement. And that's why we're a lot better at it. Now, women, they don't know that. Women know that if you touch them, they can call the cops and lie. I mean, we're seeing it all the time. We're seeing it all the time on the news. I saw this one of this girl who beat the hell out of herself to call the cops on an ex-boyfriend who had moved on to another man. Bro, it's wild. So women don't operate that way. So when she's saying something to you and she's arguing with you, a lot of times she doesn't know what she's arguing about. B, and she don't mean what she's arguing. A man would mean it. If she's saying, well, I want to go on girls' night, and I don't think it's right. Well, it's not appropriate. And a woman who's with me is going to be appropriate. Now, here's the deal, though. Just like customers, all right, you guys know I tie these two together. If you want to go be with somebody else, the Chuck guy, the Chuck in the truck, fine. Like, do it. Be my guest, all right? I don't want you to, but I can't change that. I'm just asking for appropriate. All right? That's what I'm asking for. Appropriate. And that's what's appropriate. What we got? I'm going to put you in timeout. So, moving forward on the channel, if I don't have a drop in subs, I'll be upset. Okay. And people say, why would you want less subs? Well, I just don't like being surrounded with cucks. Okay. And I don't like them around me. I don't like them in my life. I just don't. And I think a lot of guys, when they hear this message, and look, this isn't a lot. I know a lot of you in the chat. This doesn't include you guys. But a lot of guys, they just cannot take the truth, the message of truth. And I've been there. They can't understand the truth. And they don't want to accept it. They don't want to. And they will fight you physically. A man will fight you to get away from this. It's raw. It's real. It's probably not something you wanted to hear on a Thursday morning at 9:57. Right? But that's going to be the channel. At least you know when you click my thumbnail, you're getting a dose. Because we're not doing the whole monetization thing anymore. We're done with it. I'll leave it on for the old ones. But we're not doing it for the moving forward. I need to reload. I need to reload my cigar. I got 2 reserved for today. We about to go wash this house. I hope you guys are great. I appreciate you. I love you. Let me tell you something. This channel has been a blessing to me and a growth process for me. Of just kind of documenting a journey into manhood, and you guys caught me late 2017, I think, sometime around there. I forget when I started the channel, that I was already inside of that process. I was still in the darkness. I mean, I just got divorced last year. Okay. Like last August. So it's still fresh. Took me like almost 6 years to get divorced. So it's still fresh. I'm not quite as as angry as I used to be about it all. Because I became really good at something that is called marketing. I became really, really good at it. All right. And in my business, you can talk to Cody over at Southeast. We literally revamped and changed the entire way the website is functioning. Everything. We've changed the intake process. We've changed everything. I became really good at that. That's what I got really good at. It invigorated me to learn a skill. Okay. And I urge all of you to find something that makes you obsessed about it and dive into that, whatever it may be. I don't care what it is, but find something, and also write down your goals. I have, oh shit, I can't turn my camera because it's static, but hold on. I'll grab it. Stand by. So this, I'm not going to put my earphones on, but this is, we start Q2. It's what it says, April 2023. And this will hold all of my goals for April. All right. This will hold all of them for April. Everything. And if you have a financial goal, you write it down to the dollar, what you want to make. If you guys are, look, because you're going to hit it. That's the wild part about this. If you write it down, you're going to hit it. It'll scare the shit out of you. All right. This is why I like it, because you can tear this off right here, and then you could stick this and have a door over here that you can't see that has, I've got them all the way back to 2021, and they're all just stuck on each other and they're taped. I just keep them there because I'm going to look back on this later on down the line, and I'm going to see what my goals were in March of 2021. I'm going to see what my goals were in March of 22, right? And I want to be able to look at that. So get you one of these. Oh, they're like $20 or something. I like the grid one because I draw a box, and then when I hit it, I check it off. When I hit it, I check it off. Every single goal. And you want to make concrete financial goals. We're not trying to hit a between 5,000 and 5,500. I want to, no. You say, I want to hit $5,800.24 this month. If that's where you are, I want to hit $32,870 this month. That's what I want to hit. And that's the target, right? Whatever you are, wherever you are. And the key is just to set a goal just a little farther, just a little farther than what you feel is possible right now. There's an art in this. And I've never not hit a goal. It's wild. If you guys are on the Southeast Soft Wash Facebook page, you're starting to see some of that. But I said, okay, well, I want to hit this number. Cody is literally loading up UPS trucks, just trucks, right? And he was like, well, write that down. We wrote it down and we hit it. We not only hit it, we surpassed it. Okay. So be very concrete, very concise, concrete with your goals. All right. I'm going to hang this back up. Yeah. All right. That's my ministry for today. It's rough. It's tough. I mean, that's the only way I honestly feel loved. So they do say that, like, you love people how you receive love. And I I receive love like this. I don't really do well with the false modesty thing. I hate that. I also, if somebody's really good at something, like I want to hear them admit it. I don't like people who are fake humble. Okay. I don't like that either. Stop it. You're not bragging. You're not going to offend me. And what you will learn is the people who you get around who really got it going on, you're not going to offend them either. Okay. They all are on that same wavelength. They believe in themselves in a concrete way like that. Ben says he's headed over there at like 10:15. So it's 10:04 right here, right now. But with Ben, I know because Ben closes high ticket all the time. And so Ben will do like one job a day and make more than everybody. So he likes to, Ben's got his schedule to where he ain't working at 8 a.m. That truck ain't cranking up. It's going to crank up around 10. So I know that if I leave here in about 10 minutes, I'll meet him right when he gets there. My boy Ben, he's got that Key West, that Key West style, man. He's out there. He's like, yeah, we on island time, bro. We'll get there. Hey, it'll be today. It'll be around that window. I like it. I love it, man. Ben has truly been able to design his life and in that lean and mean fashion. He's probably one of the quintessential guys. Jernigan's one of those guys. There's a bunch of you guys out there who have really designed your life. Terman's got a bunch of employees now. Terman's crushing. But I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. I hope you're gonna like the new style or not like it, right? Whichever is fine with me. Hey, look, you guys are either gonna love the new style of the channel or you're gonna not like it at all. And I appreciate both of those opinions so much. But one thing you're not gonna do on this channel is you're not gonna be indifferent. Okay. Where we do not, and in our business, we are not indifferent. We make the decision and we move. Everything is cohesive here. This channel is going to be the same way. You're going to be like, dude, I don't like that guy. Good. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Right? Where they pray little milk toast prayers and sermons, where they don't rub anyone wrong, where they don't where they start preaching from the pulpit about diversity, right? Where they start preaching milk toast sermons to you. We don't do that here, bro. We're done. The communism is out. The propaganda is done. You know what we're going to do? We're going to demand respect from ourselves. We're going to demand respect from our life, from our customers. We're going to give excellent value. We're going to do excellent work. We're going to charge high ticket. We're going to go on vacations with our family. We're never going to apologize. We're going to buy the stuff that we want to buy, the necessities and the luxuries. We're not apologizing to anyone. Okay? That's what this is about. And you know one thing is true. That church is still going to cash that tithe check, baby. Okay? Y'all have a great day.